Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mohit and this video is going to be about everything that you're looking for. So I made a video like a couple months back about the security badge process and how to apply for a badge if you're coming from an India or any home country. So I'm gonna be explaining all the process again, but this will be in English so that everybody can understand. On my last video I had a lot of not complaints but comments that they couldn't understand and they wanted a video in English. So that's why I'm making this video again with the whole process explained from the perspective that I did. So I'm not being sponsored to make this video, nobody is paying me anything. So what I'm going to be sharing is my experience, knowledge and research, and I suggest you to do your own before you take any steps. So let's start the video. If you're coming to UK to earn good money, so as you know, security job is one of the best ways to do so, and in order to do so you need to have a door supervisor security badge, which is issued by SIA. So it's Security Industry Authority of UK, regulating body. That's the one that issues the badge. So in order to get the badge, you need to do two things. One, you need to have your clearance certificate from your home country, that's called PCC, Police Clearance Certificate. Second thing is that you need to do a course called Door Supervisor course. So that's the course that includes first aid as well. So a couple of years back it was not a mandatory requirement, so people could just get the badge with their door supervisor course, but now they have made it compulsory to have a first aid qualification as well. So any training provider that is selling their courses is also providing first aid courses as well, so you don't need to worry about that. So starting with the step one, when you are here, what you need to do, the step one is to apply for PCC, because that takes time for about 15 to 30 working days sometimes. So I would suggest, in order to complete all the process in the quickest way possible, I would suggest you to apply for PCC through VFS Global if you're coming from India. So if you need to get a PCC for your India, so you need to apply PCC through VFS Global. And if you are taking your PCC with you from India, I don't think it's gonna work, because sometimes they question it, because there might be some gap in between you coming to UK and then the validity of your PCC. So I always suggest, when you come here, then you apply for PCC. How to apply for PCC? So when you go on a VFS Global site, you type on Google that apply for PCC from UK for India, and then it goes to the link and you fill your all the information. If it asks the purpose, why are you applying, you can type in as a qualification or other. It will also ask you which office do you want to choose. I chose the London one, so wherever you get the appointment, that's better for you. Once you do that, then you have to pay, I guess, about £40 or maybe 50 for all the process to be processed, and then once they have the PC certificate, they'll post you in that cost. So again, I'm not sure about this whole cost, you need to check it again. And once this is done, they'll give you a receipt. You get back home, you have the receipt. So from that day, you can count somewhere about 20 to 30 working days that'll take for you to get your PCC. Now, in those 20 to 30 days, what you have to do is complete all the other process. So now the step 2 is to register for door supervisor course. So when I was doing it, I did it through Get License. So they are one of the training providers that provide really good courses, and it's like 6-day course for door supervisor that includes first aid as well. So in total the course was like 5-day full-time, like morning 9 to evening 6, and then 6th day was the paper test, so that you have to pass. So I would suggest that there are multiple providers as well, so you do your own research. There may be nice ones as well, I don't know about them. I would also like to say and make a point here that there are a lot of people asking for money and then, promising to give you a badge or give you a pass certificate. It might not be a right choice for you, because what you learn in that course is going to be very valuable for you when you are actually on a shift. In a case, you have to file a report for the police, you have to deal with some incidents. You should be knowing what your rights are, what your duties are, and what you can do and what you cannot do. If you don't know that, you can be landed in a jail as well. So that's why I always tell and recommend everyone to invest that money and do that 6-day course. That's really worth it. So from the get license, I remember it was, I guess, £300 or £350 for a course that included first aid qualification as well. So in that 6-day course, they have this option of getting the result quickly in like 1 week, I guess, 1 week or 10 days. So I got my result in like 1 week, in somewhere about 10 days. So I had my result here ready. And then while you're doing this course on a first day, so first step was to apply PCC, second step was to start the course, third step, when you start the course, go to SIA UK website and create your account. Just type your full name, date of birth and details, and you'll create an account free of cost. Once you do that, it'll all automatically link to the course you are doing. So when you get your result, you won't have to wait for actual result to come in your hand, like certificate and stuff. They'll automatically update in their account. In the meantime, you get your PCC, you upload there, and then once you have that pass door supervisor course, pass qualification, you go to the nearest post office and then pay the money. It was somewhere about 200 something, £200, I guess so. That might have changed, I'm not sure, you need to check again. So when you pay that, they'll click a picture of you, check your BRP, check your address proof. Again, these documents need to be same as when you registered for a course. So when you go for a course, you show your couple of documents. So make sure you are showing the same documents everywhere. That'll help you accelerate the process and won't make any delays. Once you do that, that's done as well. Another point to make sure is when you apply for SIA security badge, you need to make sure that you are choosing the option called frontline door supervisor and not the back one. So everybody requires to be on the front line. So when you choose the option, choose frontline and then door supervisor course. All this information will be given to you by your course provider as well. The main point is to sort your PCC in the meantime. So some people, what they do is do their course, everything, and then start the PCC, which makes it more longer. So what I said is start with the PCC. Once you apply that, then start with the course. So when you get your course result and then PCC, it won't be much delay in that, and you get everything on the same time, and then you can file it. Once you file it, you'll be, there's some minimum time duration of that SIA review application and stuff, and then you'll have an email on your SIA account that your badge has been approved. Once you have that email with the reference number, you can start working from the same day, and you don't have to wait for actual physical badge to arrive, which will arrive in next week maybe, once you have your positive result of that course. Once you receive the badge, you are good to go. So I think this was the whole process, what you need to do, how you need to do. I think that the best way to do is through a nice training provider who can teach you everything so that you are confident on your shift. I've seen a lot of people who have paid some money and just gone through it, got their badges, but when they face issues, is like they don't know what they have to do, they don't know what they can do and what they cannot, and they sometimes end up being trapped in problems. So I just want to make sure everybody learns before they get to in the field. The pay for the roles that you'll be having will be minimum, say, obviously minimum living wage, but if it's say you'd get easily about 11 to 12 an hour when you are fresher, even more if you go to warehouses and longer shifts, and if you have a car, that is a plus. And once you're like 6 months, 8 month experience and you're switching it, I guess I have seen a lot of agencies providing about 15 an hour and 16 an hour. And the Christmas and New Year's coming again, and at this time the shift pay is double. So anyone providing 12 pounds or 15 pounds an hour will be having to provide at least 25 to 30 per hour for those particular public holidays. So this is truth. I myself got offers for 30 pounds an hour to work on a Christmas and a New Year shift. I didn't do that just because I had other commitments. But yeah, you can choose whatever you want, but stick with one. If you commit to one person, then go to your shift, follow some rules. And yes, I think that's it most probably. And if you have any questions regarding anything, just feel free to let me know. I have got